Hey everybody, I hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to go ahead and get started pulling. Um, I don't like doing vertical, I prefer horizontal. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you for coming into the space and protecting us. But more importantly, thank you for protecting our family, friends, and loved ones, especially the vulnerable and the innocent. Keep them safe from harm. Wash all of us in the blood of your Son, Jesus, that we are always cloaked and protected from the snares of the devil. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. What messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? So the first card that we have out is the Five of Wands. Some of you may be having trouble reaching your goals or attaining your goals. There are obstacles that are in the way, people who are in the way. There's internal conflict. Thank you, phone, for confirming. There's internal conflict. There's external conflict. It looks like you have to be honest to jump through these hoops to get to what you want. You can see that this person is trying to reach the goal, the fire that's in the sky. Within that fire is the manifestation power to getting what you want. But you're running into some challenges. You're running into some challenging people, and you're trying to navigate it as best you can with the obstacles that are being thrown in your direction, but it's just not, you're almost there. If you just step up, if you just step up one more step, you're going to be able to reach that. Okay, thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. So we have the Ten of Wands actually coming in reverse. The Ten of Wands in reverse. So some of you are recognizing that you need to release burdens, things that are setting you back. So we go from the Five of Wands to the Ten of Wands in reverse. So maybe trusting, it's almost like having the energy of the fool, and trusting that you're going to be supported by God, that you're going to be supported by the universe, and that is the only way you're going to be able to attain your goal. Releasing the burden, the Ten of Wands, releasing the burden and trusting that the universe is going to, yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles here. Attaining the goal that you want, the new beginning, the offer, some sort of offer that you guys are expecting to actually come in. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. Yeah, whatever this offer is, it's actually going to put you in the position of the Queen of Pentacles. So when I look at this card, the pentacle that this kid is holding in their hand is bigger, but it's not as valuable. It's bigger, it has value. But just because something looks bigger and better doesn't necessarily mean that it's the best for you, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's more valuable. Some of you are taking on more than you can actually, you're biting off more than you can actually chew. You're barely balancing here. You see the Page of Pentacles is actually on one skate, is on one ice skate. Thank you, Holy Angels. But the more work that you actually put into building the future that you want, the Queen of Pentacles You will be able to step into the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. And this less valued coin will develop into this gold coin that we actually have here with the Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be more grounded, more abundant, and even though it may look like this is more valuable, what you are creating in this Queen of Pentacle energy is going to be more valuable to you. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. It's all based on a decision, on your decisions, on the decisions that you have to make. Two of Swords here. You're going to have to choose what direction you want to go in. Are you going to stay in this energy of taking on more than you can chew just because something looks better than it actually is? Or are you going to invest the time, the effort, and the energy into something that's going to put you in the position of having the abundance that you want? What is being presented to you may not look as valuable as it really is, but you need to go ahead and take the risk and step into that energy to put you in that Queen of Pentacles position. Yeah, it's gonna that we have the Hierophant here, sitting in happy Buddha, attaining your goals without effort. Remember the Five of Wands in the beginning, you were having to jump through hoops. You had a lot of challenges, or you have a lot of challenges, and a lot of challenging people that are actually getting in your way. But if you actually release the burden with the Ten of Wands and trust that God and the universe have your back, without effort, you are going to call in your happiness, your abundance. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. Yeah, some of you are suffering from anxiety, or you're laying awake at night trying to figure out what you should do. There's interference here, some dark interference here. Here we have a white bird, almost like the Holy Spirit, that is trying to clear the negativity that's above you, around you, that's causing you to have anxiety or doubt yourself, or actually clutter your mind where you can't think straight, or you feel like you can't make the right decision. Once this is actually cleared away, then you'll be able to step into that Queen of Pentacles energy. Yeah, and you know, and it also starts with not judging yourself, releasing any judgment that you have of self. We are our own worst enemies. We create these blockages within ourselves, within our mind, that keeps us from attaining the goals and the things that we want. So release any judgment that you actually have for yourself. For some of you, this could have to do with a relationship, getting in the way of a relationship getting stronger, getting in the way of having a healthy relationship. Um, Also, if you are in a relationship, releasing judgment of the person you are in the connection with, because it's interfering with the health of the relationship. The Two of Cups also has to do with contracts. Listen, if you're not in the right mind, if your mind is cluttered, if there is if you have a lot of heavy burden, like with the Ten of Wands, a lot of challenges, and you're not in the right place in your mind, you're not going to be in the right position to come in contact with a job, with a relationship, whatever it is, that connection, that bond that's here with these two hands coming together. You're not going to be able to get to that point if you're not in the right place. And being in the right place starts from within you, in your mind. I'm also seeing that some of you actually somebody out there suffers from you've in the past, you could have cut with a razor on your arms. Princess Diana had that. And I think it releases endorphins. And endorphins definitely directly affect your happiness, and how you feel within your body and how you feel about the world that's around you. But what they're saying is if you actually shift the way that you're actually thinking and release the burden, which I know is easier said than done, if you trust God and you trust the universe, happiness will come to you naturally. You don't have to do things to like harming yourself, cutting yourself to actually attain that goal. For some of you, this cutting could have started when you got engaged or married. You could be in a relationship where, like Princess Diana, three is a crowd. Three was a crowd. And so Princess Diana uh, cut her wrist to, not her wrist, but cut her arms to actually release the endorphins that brought her to the happiness that she was seeking, that she wasn't getting out of her relationship. Eight of Wands, communication. Some of you might be receiving divine communication through the crown chakra. This divine communication, these downloads that you're actually receiving from your ancestors, from God, the universe, your angels, your guides, they're trying to help you to get to where you need to be in order to be in a healthy place. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. Yeah, to put you back in balance with the Two of Pentacles being here. Wow. And the Ten of Swords actually coming in reverse. So I'm happy it's coming in reverse because some of you are trying to pull yourselves out of that place where you feel like it's over for you. Life is dead. You feel like it's the end for you. You've reached the end. You don't have the motivation to go on. Maybe you dealt with backstabbers in the traditional deck. In a traditional, somebody's name could be Dax. In the traditional deck, the swords are in the person's back and they're on the ground, either dead or dying. But with the Ten of Swords actually coming in reverse, this is actually saying that you're pulling yourself out of it or you need to pull yourself out of it. Yeah, having regrets. For some of you, this has to do with the relationship. Having regrets about a relationship that you're currently in or still caught up in a past relationship that caused a lot of strife, a lot of pain, and a lot of suffering. Maybe this person has actually tried to come back into your life, wants to come back into your life, and you're wondering if you should pour these eggs in this basket back into that relationship. But if you look, everything around this connection, this relationship is dead. It's broken. The ground is broken. It's dark. There's no life here. All the life is in this cup that you're holding on. And it seems that you're at a place where you're trying to debate whether you should go ahead and take what's in this cup, what's in this basket, and pour it into what caused you strife and pain in the past, because it sure looks good. It's sure looming here. Or should you go ahead and take what's in this cup and move it in a new direction? Maybe you're testing the waters. You see, she has her foot dumping water into this space. Maybe you're testing the water. You're holding on to what's valuable for you right now, but you're pouring water into this hole to see how it activates, how it works. Is it going to create life around it? Is it going to seal the cracks that are here? Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. Yeah, some of you, look at this. This is the same. Jesus. This is the same energy. Do you see the energy here in the magician? What you are feeding it with what's coming out of this cup is manifesting something, but it's manipulation. It's manipulation. The magician is coming in reverse. I would run if I were you. I would run. I'm gonna leave those two together right there. Um, I'm not doing free readings. I'm not doing individual readings. I'm just looking at the feed here. Yes, thank you, Divine Lovely. Hi, nice to see you. Um, ooh, I don't know what I said and your head started vibrating, but good. That's good. That's good. So maybe it was the message about getting divine downloads in the crown chakra. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. Let me continue with the reading. If anyone would like a individual reading, I do charge, but this is a collective reading. You can let Divine Lovely know if you actually want a reading, a private reading here on the channel. Some of you are going back to school or starting a business. I'm hearing the name Sarah, Lily, Amy, Amir, Mara, Carolyn, Tommy, Ray. Someone's name could be Tommy Ray. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. And for some of you, that school is the school of hard knocks, having to learn hard lessons. Having to, in the past, you could have learned hard lessons with the Page of Swords being here. This is someone who is new to the game, who's naive, who doesn't have as much experience. And so sometimes people take advantage of people who are innocent in this way. But the lesson helps you to grow and know the energy and the people in the future who try to take advantage of you, walk over you, walk on you, whatever it is. You learn to recognize that energy. The people change, but the energy does not. I'm sure you guys have heard that before. Thank you, holy angels. Hey there from Texas. Hello. Let's see. Born solar eclipse. Whoa. What a powerful time to be born. We got the Queen of Swords coming in reverse. This is some nasty energy. This is nasty energy. Someone who tried to imprison you. Look, make you feel trapped. You see the prison bars there? I've never noticed that before. For some of you, this could be a mother figure who tried to hold you back, who sat on your talents, your gifts, who said nasty things about you to other people. If this is not your mother, it could be someone close to you. It could be anybody. They tried to keep you trapped here. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. Six of Pentacles. Someone tried to hold back your abundance, tried to stop your abundance from coming in. Something that was owed to you. Yeah, this is something that was owed to you. Yeah, this person took it for themselves. Or they tried to shift what was meant for you to follow them. You see that? With the Knight of Pentacles here, this could be you, and abundance naturally follows you because you are aligned within self. You're also aligned with the divine. You always have assistance when you need it. When you grow tired, there's always something there that carries you. But abundance follows you. But the pinnacle that's on your back is almost like a target, in that people see that you're abundant or that abundance follows you. And then you become a target. And sometimes you can't see what's happening behind your back because you're constantly moving forward. You're in constant movement. Thank you, Holy Angels. Yeah, some of you are moving in a direction where you're releasing the past. This is the Ouroboros here, the Ouroboros snake, that snake that's eating its tail. Some of you are stepping through into a new journey in life, leaving the past behind. There are a lot of geometric symbols here, so it feels that universally the energy is aligning for you. As long as you keep your head up, know that you're divinely protected with the Ouroboros here, and you're listening to divine intervention, that in listening to your intuition, you're going to be just fine. Yeah, with the high priestess coming out, come on. This may be specifically for um loser cakes 901 who said that her head started to vibrate. There's messages coming through the opening of the third eye here. You see her hair almost has like static in it. Someone here could have lip and nose piercings. Listening to your intuition. Yeah, there's something about the language of the universe in unison with God that's being downloaded into your crown chakra. Meditation is going to be very important for whoever this is for. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. Yeah. Some of you could have suffered tremendously heartbreak trying to mend your heart from some sort of heartbreak, betrayal, suffering, pain. But all of that's about to change with the World card being here. They're just letting us know this is not the direction you're going in. This is your past. This is what you're leaving behind. This is what you're releasing. These strings that are tying your heart to the trees. That energy, the pain and the suffering is being sent back into the roots of these trees, back into the earth for that energy to be balanced out, for you to go ahead and release whatever this is, the sorrow, pain, the suffering, and moving in a new direction. For some of you, this is an appearance change. Maybe you're going to be dyeing your hair, coloring your hair. For some of you, operating in your masculine energy. And the reason you were operating in that masculine energy is because of protection, protecting yourself, protecting your heart. You're now going to be operating in your feminine energy, or you're going to embrace it more. The lessons that you needed to learn during this period where you were in this mode of heartbreak, this sorrow, this pain and suffering. You've learned the lessons, take it with you. But you have to trust that the divine can protect you more than anything or anyone else. And when you step into this new life, this new energy, this new you are protected. You are divinely protected. You just have to trust that. Don't be afraid to step into your feminine energy. Thank you, holy angels. Yeah, for some of you, this might be a platform, a new platform that you're actually, I don't know, maybe some of you have the platform already, something on YouTube. Speaking up, for some of you, you have a testimony. There's someone out there who has a testimony. This person could be born in December. I'm saying that because the wreath is here, but there's a story that you need to tell. This transformation here, this is you in the masculine. This is you in the masculine suffering, having, being consumed by pain and strife. But once you released it, or once you do release it, you're stepping into this feminine energy and you're going to be outspoken. You're going to tell your story. There is a testimony. You're going to be in the spotlight. You're going to be manifesting your dreams because you're vibrating higher than you have before. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. In the past, you were afraid to take the risk. You ain't afraid no more. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. In the past, you had pain and suffering. This could go all the way back to your childhood. You could have carried it into your adulthood, feeling lonely and sad, only having your dog as your best friend, possibly, where there's nothing wrong with that. For some of you, you could have ended up homeless on the street, not having anyone, not having the support that you actually needed. For some of you, somebody was in foster care. Somebody was in foster care, had a really rough life. That pain and suffering that we saw in the Three of Swords was pain and suffering that you endured from childhood, ending up in different foster homes, being with families who didn't treat you fairly, that didn't treat you right. And for some of you, you could have felt like a foster child in a home that you were born to the mother that was running that household, or the father and the siblings that are there, feeling like an outsider, an outcast. No one understood you. But things are about to change in your life. Things are about to change. The divine is about to change. Woo-wee! Woo-wee! Somebody about to get sexy. Whoever you are, if you were on the street or you didn't have an abundance, you were very limited in finances, maybe you were just renting a room and you didn't have your own home. Something is changing in your life. This puppy is becoming this lion. There's a fierceness and a sexiness that is very attractive. Look, if you look, let me bring it a little closer. If you look around the head of the man in this picture, oh my God, Divine, you started a channel? Send it to me so I can sign up for it. Hi, loving my boys. Hello. If I didn't say hello to you, it's because I'm paying attention to the cards. I'm not really looking at the screen. Um, but welcome. I'm glad to have everyone here. Please don't forget to subscribe. So look, you see this vibrating around his head? He's sending out the signal. I'm ready. I'm open. I'm calling in abundance. I'm calling in love. I'm calling in a new job, friendships, whatever it may be. This person is calling it in. This person has truly stepped into their power. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. Once again, look, we have the King of Swords coming in reverse. Remember, the Queen of Swords came in reverse before. Somebody out there have people working double time in their masculine and their feminine energy, but in the reverse, not for the good, for the bad. They're operating in this King and Queen of Swords energy in the reverse. Nasty, nasty energy. Somebody out there is dealing with some nasty people who just want to hold you back. They want to see you fail. They say nasty things about you behind your back. They could say nasty things about you to your face. Or this is something you dealt with in the past. That is changing. Oh my, and I'm shaking, and this made some of you angry, and you just held back. You bit your tongue because this person could have had more power than you actually did. Ace of Cups in reverse. This is a block of the heart chakra. Dealing with toxic people will have anybody block their energy. Now you're in a position where you're trying to manifest what you want in your life. Okay. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. Tarot 888. Okay, I'm going to look it up for sure. Like and subscribe to and also like and subscribe to Divine Lovely's channel. Let me see. Let me pull some oracle cards. Let's see. You know what? Let's do the messy truth. Let's do the messy truth. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. What's the messy truth in this situation? Because we have some negative energy here. There's some negative energy here. Someone was very sensitive, very naive, where you could have just, you're loving everybody around you. And there were people who had it in for you. And it put you in a place of strife, pain, and suffering. But you're coming out of that. You're coming out of it. Thank you, holy angels. Show us the messy truth. You deserve better. Self-worth, realization, and empowerment. For some of you, this was a relationship. You gave too much of yourself to someone who was verbally abusive to you. For others of you, this was a home dynamic. You lived in a home, you had a roof over your head, you had the foundation of the house, but the people and the energy that lived within that house was abusive, verbally abusive, possibly physically abusive. And you're going to have to either move away from that, or you did move away from that in order to manifest in your life what God in the universe felt you deserve. We have the sun in the background, and everybody knows that in the traditional tarot deck, the sun is the happiest card in the deck. It illuminates the things around us that we don't always see, especially when we're in a negative place mentally. But once we open our arms to God, once we open our arms to the universe and welcome in the happiness and the abundance that God has for us, our lives can change for the better. But you have to be open to it. You see, her heart chakra is facing to the heavens. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. What other messages do you have for the collective? Oops, something flipped over. Gaslighted. Gaslighted. Manipulated. Doubting yourself. The twisted truth. The truth has been twisted. Look at some of the notes that are here. The time in the background is even twisted, like it's upside down. Somebody was robbing you of your time, wasting your time, stringing you along. You're too sensitive. It's all in your head. I never said that. It's all in your head. And you're trying to figure out what you did wrong. Nothing. This person is probably a narcissist. For those of you who are in foster care and had to deal with this is what your foster parents were telling the social worker. It's all in her head. It's in his head. We never said that. They completely misinterpreted that. She's just too sensitive. He's too sensitive. We do everything we can for that kid. Never doubt your intuition. Never doubt your intuition. If your intuition is telling you something is not right, something ain't right. Always trust it. Again, you lost me. Final straw, self-respect, and power move. So whoever's trying to call you back into their life after you ghosted them, after you realized that they were being abusive, they were narcissistic, they were gaslighting you, you're not going back. You have more self-respect, and this is the power move, meaning that you've taken your power back. Whatever they did to you, for you to leave them for good, it was the final straw. All the rain that's coming down in this picture, all the rain falling on this person, you're protected from it. You're protected from it. I'm hearing the song Rihanna, Umbrella. Thank you, Holy Angels. I don't want to pull that. Let me see. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. What other messages do you have for the collective? Oh, we got two. Ugh, you're my drug. Craving, highs and crashes, emotional addiction, and muted, not moved on, hiding feelings, fake calm, and still hurting. I'm not even looking at that. You know what I'm looking at? The fact that this wholesome girl, this loving girl, just minding her business all alone in a cafe, reading her notes, having her coffee, or watching a video, while her man or a woman is actually having an affair, a passionate affair with somebody else. And if you look in the background, there's a woman in this picture that looks very much like this woman with her hands over her ears. She don't want to hear it. She doesn't want to see it. And this is what's going on in somebody's life. That's what's happening in somebody's life. Their man or their woman cheated. Wow. Wow. And then they're going to make you think like it's all in your head. Oh, it's in your head. It's not. That's not really what's going on. And yeah, it actually is what's going on. No contact zone. No contact zone. Enforced distance, silence game, and still attached. You need to break away from this person. Still attached. Just because you're not talking, you need to break it off fully with this person because they're lying to you. They're not telling you the truth. You need to walk away, break away. They're causing you nothing but strife and pain. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. What other messages do you have for the collective? What's the messy truth in this situation? Some of you could have already gone through this. Others of you, you're about to go through this. Wow. I mean, what if we've got regret over analyzing and imagined futures? I mean, this person has put you through every single emotion, self-doubt, crying, happiness, hearing voices in your head. I mean, they've put you through a lot. And with the moon being in this mirror, the secrets are being shown to you. The things that were hidden from you are being shown. Why are you what ifing about a relationship that's broken and somebody's cheating with another woman? You're in denial. Let it go. Let it go. You don't need to stay in this. Let it go. It's not me, it's trauma. Who's saying this? Triggering projection, inner words. This man is telling this woman that it's something else, it's not them. But who's in control of the self? Who's in control here? He's in control of his actions, the things that he says. This person is clearly afraid. You need to let them go. Some of you just can't move on. Stuck in a loop, missing them, no closure. And once again, this card is showing us that what once was yours is now somebody else's, because this man is out here holding hands with another woman while you're left in the house by yourself, holding on to the past, holding on to some sweater or gift that they gave you, having your coffee alone. Move on. The choice is yours. The tea is cold now. Oh, Lord. No more drama, over it, and past expired. So why keep yourself in the loop? Why go back to something that's not serving you? Why go back to the drama? There's plenty of fish in the sea. Find somebody new. Find a new person. Thank you, Holy Angels. I'm going to move on to a different deck. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. I like this deck, the messy truth deck. For those of you who want to get it, this is what it looks like, the messy truth. All right, hold on just a second. Let's do something a little bit more positive. Actually, let's try the mystic red rose oracle. Let's see what comes out. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. Thank you for beautiful messages. Show me what the collective needs to know. Hey, J-Lo. Show me what the collective needs to know. This is it. Oops. Sorry. I was just about to say that this is a collective reading. I'm not doing individual signs. But then the camera fell flat on its face. So it could be for you specifically. There's a situation that you're in where you may feel like you've fallen flat on your face. Could be with the relationship, because look what came out: soulmates, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. Okay, so that's the spirit bearing witness. So whatever that situation might be, maybe it will come out in the cards that I read. So let's see. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. Show me what the collective needs to know. Ugh. Ugh. Girl with a snake. Charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. First of all, somebody, when I see a snake and I hear charmed, like snake charming, someone may be using magic on someone. You know in the old movies where you saw the gypsy woman or the belly dancer dancing with the snake and the audience was mesmerized. Someone could be mesmerized by someone that they're in a connection with, in a relationship with. Snakes mesmerize their prey. The rattlesnake specifically, think about that. They shake the rattle so that it distracts you and then they strike. So you may be dealing with someone very deadly, someone with some deadly energy, someone who is tapped into their, you see, she's looking through the loop of the snake there, the neck looping. You see the eye looking through it. That could be the evil eye. Take it how it resonates. But somebody is dealing with some deadly energy here, and it could be a soul, someone that you consider a soulmate. I need to ask, are soulmates always a positive thing? What if your soul has graduated and a soulmate from a past life comes in and it's challenging what you have learned so far in this lifetime? It's a test. It could be a test. Just wondering. Let me know what you guys think about that. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Yeah, the runner. Fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. This could be a fleeting relationship, but it's that old runner, chaser energy. Thank you, angels. What other messages do you have for the collective? What other messages do you have for the collective? Love call. Expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, and informing you. For some of you, this is like an online, like a connection you have with someone in like one of those dating apps. But for others of you, again, you're dealing with a gaslighter or someone that's telling you through text message what you want to hear. This is going to sound really weird, but I see somebody typing into chat GPT saying, what should I say to this person to try to woo them? And then they just copy and paste it and send it to you, and you fall for it. You think it's coming from their heart when it's just coming from it's being generated by artificial intelligence. This person could feel artificial, inorganic, or narcissistic, where they're very shallow. Everything is on the surface. There's no depth to this person. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share with others. Sunglasses, watching, damn, stalking, watching, looking, perception, stalking. I'm seeing specifically for some of you when you're getting the phone call, the person, when they're calling you, they're not at their house. They're sitting outside your house or outside your apartment. Hey, how are you doing? Are you home now? And they know you're home because they see your car. But poor you, you're just sitting inside thinking that they're calling you from some other location and this person is stalking you. They're watching you. They want to see if anybody else is coming in and out of where you live. If they're coming to see you, they want to see if you're leaving with anyone. They want to see, like, when you do leave your apartment, are you dressed up? Where you going? Who you going to see? They're following you. Be very careful. Be very careful. Clock. Needing time, cycles, and take time. Time to heal and progressing. But you know, it fell out in reverse, right? It came in reverse. For some of you, you're not taking the time that you need to heal. And if you don't heal, you're going to stay stagnant and you're not going to be able to progress. I don't feel like time is running out. I think God in the universe will give you all the time that you need to heal, but you can't keep inviting this person into your life if they're causing you turmoil, if they're causing you problems. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. Mm. What the hell? We got another snake? You have got to be kidding me. Okay, I'm just going to say this. Somebody out there is absolutely stunning. Oop, we got a monitoring spirit. We got a bug flying around. Where did that come from? Somebody out here is absolutely gorgeous. And women cannot take it. They cannot stand it. If you have a gorgeous man or someone that they wanted and feel like they should be with that person, they are venomous towards you. They speak with a forked tongue. You guys have heard that. That's from Shakespeare. They lie. They could be lying to the person you're with. Who knows? But we got two snakes here. I mean, this one could be, well, snakes can be about healing, but god damn. Two snakes? And it's women. Girl with the snake. And then we got competition, the other woman. Someone is red with anger here because they know that the person that they tried to steal from you is crazy about you. They're crazy in love with you. That's never going to change. But they will do whatever they have to do to sabotage. Someone's name could be Dasha, Sasha, Dasha, Natasha, Tasha. Someone's name could be Roman, Mario, Angel, Soraya, Freya, Rita, Shamar, Tyler, Taylor. Yeah, you look. I don't like snakes. I really don't. I just don't like them. And even though I know in some cultures, snakes are about, Sasha, you know what? Who is Sasha? And Christine, Jesus. Who is Sasha, J-Lo? I gotta know. Who is Sasha? I'm gonna wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll shuffle and watch the God. I'm getting the chills run through my body. Who is Sasha? And who is Christine? Oh my God. Somebody's guide, when I said Christine, somebody's guide said she stinks. And you know what I mean by that. She stinks. Like she needs to wash her butt. She's trying to sabotage the connection with me and Christine. Oh my God. That's what they said. She stinks. Mm. Golly. Mm. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. Wait, my phone is going off. Hold on. Okay. Thank you, Holy Angels. Thank you. What other messages? What about Christine? What is the situation? Let's see what comes out. Show me what other messages you have. Show me what other messages you have. Show me what messages you have for the collect. Wow, look at that. This is beautiful. A new phase and rekindle, renew and growth, changed mind, and arise from ashes. Does Christine have any, does she suffer from any uh, challenges when it comes to depression or self doubt or not loving herself? Thank you. Thank you, Holy Angel. But that's beautiful. Transmuting that snake energy into something positive. Wow. Thank you, Holy Angels. What other messages do you have for the collective? Well, Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, and struck by love. Okay, so now we're moving in a positive direction. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Let's see how long it lasts. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. It's not enough. Love is not enough. Having faith is not enough. Rising from the ashes like the phoenix is not enough. Being struck by Cupid's arrow is not enough. It's not enough. Renewal is not enough. Saying I changed my mind, things are going to be different this time, it's not enough. There is the ego and fear that you were talking about, frustrations, lacking confidence, self sabotage. There's some greater transformation that needs to transform here. Something greater needs to transform here. Thank you, Holy Angels. What other messages? What other messages do you have? Key on a ring. Many options, unconventional, a one night stand, and a string along. So somebody here has a lot of options, or somebody here is trying to make you an option, or Christine an option, or Sasha an option. When it comes to relationships, this person is unconventional, which to me means that they don't believe in monogamy, or they might believe in thruples, or, having an open relationship. There's nothing traditional about what they believe when it comes to, those parties you go to where you have to like leave your keys. I don't go to these parties. That sounded like I do. I just know about the parties. But those parties they have where you have to drop your keys in the bowl, and then the key that you take, like they mix the keys up, and the key that you take is the person you're supposed to go home with. So, like, you get one person's key, and then that person gets your key, and that's the person you're supposed to hook up with, even if you're married or whatever. Have you guys heard of those parties? Yeah. So, key on a ring is reminding me of that. Someone who doesn't believe in traditional connections, traditional relationships. Mirror, mirror on the wall. This is a narcissist, love bombing, self absorbed, and one sided. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. All right. I'm going to move on to the final deck because we're going into an hour, a little bit over an hour. A little bit over an hour. Thank you, angels. Oh, wow. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. Give me some final messages for the collective. Final messages for the collective. We have abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. I generally like to get 3 cards. So let's see. Oh, one just fell on the floor. Unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. Thank you, holy angels. And then we got one more. If anybody wants, I'm wrapping up the collective reading. If anybody is coming into the space and asking for an individual reading, there's a charge for it. It's not free. So if that's what you want, you'll have to speak to Divine Lovely if she's still here. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you. One last card for the collective. Okay. Oops. I keep knocking over. I don't like this vertical. I don't like it. Organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. All right, you guys, that's your final reading. Divine Lovely, if you have a question, you can go ahead and ask. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. You're so welcome. Good luck with Sasha. Good luck with Sasha. Um, it's up to you. However much you want to donate, I generally don't take less than $5. If you want to do just $5, I can give you like 3 cards. Ooh, what is Spirit's advice for me about a future man? The biracial dude? Oh my God, I remember him. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. You want Christine. Okay. Yes, Cash App or PayPal. Show me the future man, the biracial man for Divine Lovely. You had another baby? Wait, is this the one that you had with the Florida man? Oh, thank you. I don't even know what NOK is. Thank you. What does NOK mean? I'm such a square when it comes to this stuff. Oh, so you have 2 babies with him now? The biracial man, there's no chemistry. We have alchemy in reverse. So whatever chemistry you think is there, it's not enough to sustain a relationship. Okay, J-Lo, let me go ahead and finish with Divine's question, and then I'll get to your question. Show me the biracial man for Divine. Liberty is coming in reverse. This is like restriction. This person could be controlling. This person could be controlling. I mean, I'm not liking the energy up to this point. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. Oh boy. You're being protected from this person. So if nothing has come to fruition with this relationship, the reason is because you're being protected. You're being protected. Let me check the mystic red rose. Oh, you know what? Let me do the messy truth. Show me. Somebody's saying you never showed up. Absent effort, emotionally unavailable, and done trying. So somebody here feels like you either didn't show up or the biracial man didn't show up. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Should have been done, dragging on, already over, and you're in denial. So whatever this connection is, they're saying that it's done. Woke up different, shifted energy, done tolerating, and silent strength. Oh, the biracial man they told you about. Well, somebody is controlling. Somebody is holding you back and you're being protected. You're being protected. Oh man, look at that. This is sad. I gave you my all. Overgiving, drained, and love unreturned. So this is unrequited love. I'm glad you broke up with the baby daddy. Blocked AF, ghosted, shut out, and the silent treatment. So this person could have blocked you or you could have blocked them. Thank you, angels. And you left on red, ignored, message seen, and no response. Okay, let me get a final message for you. So this relationship, this connection with the Florida man, while you do have children with him, it wasn't going anywhere. I'm sorry to tell you, it wasn't going anywhere. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Give me some final messages for Divine Lovely. Final messages when it comes to love for Divine Lovely. Final messages when it comes to love for Divine Lovely. Yeah, there's a new beginning. There's a new start. A new start for you. This man tried to rob you of your happiness, your abundance. You see the roots are drying up. Everything that makes you who you are, this man was trying to destroy it. He was trying to destroy you. while the exterior, what we see above the surface, is very beautiful, always positive and loving. At the root here is what he was trying to get to. That's where you were most affected, your heart chakra. Everything that made you who you are, everything that made you beautiful from the inside, he was trying to destroy it. And so you chose yourself. You chose to move in the direction of your happiness with the sun here, the happiness that you have, not just with yourself, but with your children. And you're starting to think to yourself, I can do bad all by myself. I don't need anybody. I don't need a relationship. I don't need a man. You're just trying to reclaim the energy that you poured into that relationship. You're trying to pull it back in. And the best way to do that is exactly with what you're doing now, is no communication, cutting off communication as much as you can, because I know you have children with him, and moving forward with the chariot. Okay, let me move on to J Lo. 2 times? I love that. I love that. Reclaiming yourself. How many times have we all had to reclaim ourselves because we've given too much to the person we're connected with? As women, we're just naturally nurturers. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. So you want to talk about your connection with Christine, right? Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you for all the beautiful messages. Thank you for protecting the collective. Holy angels, show me. Holy angels, show me the connection between J-Lo and Christine. Show me the connection between J-Lo and Christine. Look at that. In letting go, in the beginning of this video, I used the same deck, and the Hierophant came out after I pulled the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands coming in reverse. And when you release any conflict, whether it's inner conflict, whether it's exterior conflict, you're avoiding people who are challenging you, challenging your relationships, challenging your progress. When you release any reaction to what they're doing to you, the divine is able to step in and bring you to a place of bliss, a place of happiness without the effort of reacting to the negativity. It takes more energy to do that. It takes more energy to react negatively than it does to just accept the positive, to vibrate in a higher place, to vibrate in a positive energy. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. This may be your soulmate, or at least you feel like if you both can get on the same page, because you feel like you can be happy together, you can attain the Ten of Cups. Now, I have to ask J Lo, are you a man or a woman? Okay. The only reason I was asking was because there's two women. There's two women in this car, but that doesn't matter. It could just be that your energy, it's almost like the same soul split into two. And these are the two souls coming together, making a whole, that you make one another complete. Do you have children, or does she have children? Now a man. Okay. Gotcha. So, do you have children? Or does she have children? Or do you want children together? Because there's two kids here. There's two children here. Both of you, and then we have the LGBTQT plus rainbow here, but it's mended. It has been mended. So both of you could have had your share of strain and struggle and strife, and together you could mend it, or both of you had to mend it separate from one another before you came together. Oh, you have a daughter. Okay. Well, there's a son coming along. There's a son coming along. So I don't know if you guys are going to adopt or do some other way, but there's a boy. There's a boy here. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. She's afraid. You're right. In the upright, the Three of Wands here, you see she's looking directly at the turbulent waters and she's not afraid. She's got her board. She's ready to jump in. But with it coming in reverse, this person is afraid to actually take that leap of faith. They're afraid to even look in that direction. Even though the passion is there, you're just missing that one wand that gives you the Four of Wands, which is stability, the happy home, marriage. All of those things come with the Four of Wands, but she has her back turned to it. Yeah, this is almost has that fool energy, except she's not trusting the universe. She's trusting the earthly realm. The earthly, if she were to have the faith and trust in God, she would be looking to the heavens like the fool and trusting that no matter what direction she goes in, God is going to guide her and God is going to catch her. But with thine eyes, there's something in the Bible about that. Do something about trusting your own eyes. She's choosing to she's choosing the earthly realm to guide her and not God. And so she is afraid. She doesn't trust that she's supported. The passion is here. She just needs to take that leap of faith. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. What a beautiful reading. Ace of Wands. This is manifestation. If you can think it and believe it, you can manifest it. But I feel like that manifestation power that's in the third eye, the pineal gland, she's not tapped into it. She doesn't trust her own instincts. She doesn't listen to her heart. Is she an air sign by chance? When's her birthday? Oh man, she's suffered a lot, and that's why she's guarded. Oh, is that an air? Is she a Gemini? That's an air sign. Or is she a Cancer? Yeah, I think that's Gemini is air. But she's been through a lot. Look, you see she's had so much pain and suffering that the tears have been tattooed on her face as a reminder of what she's actually been through. Being in situations in the past where she's felt trapped, there's a net, literally a net on her head, like she's been captured. This is really sad. Such a beautiful person, such a beautiful spirit. And she's afraid of what could happen to her if she takes the risk. That's literally what it is. She's afraid of what could happen to her if she takes the risk. They want her to step into her power. They want her to step into her power. Maybe the salsa classes are going to help her to kind of step into that fire energy, that passionate energy that's within her. It might be good for her. Ooh-wee. And that passion will spark the love connection between the two of you. This is beautiful, a very passionate, loving relationship. And there is Cupid's arrow right there. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. She had to walk away from something that forced her to be guarded, faced a lot of judgment. Yeah, she faced a lot of judgment. And while she may have felt like, I don't want to walk away, I don't have a choice. She may be you know what? She may be a Cancer. We have the Pisces symbol, but that's water energy. Um, and you have the two fish here. She may be a Cancer. She may be a water sign. That's June. But I'm picking up on Gemini. She might be, I'm picking up on air. So she may be on the cusp, or she had to operate in that sort of energy to protect her heart, her emotions, because she's been through so much. Her life has been a balancing act, literally, since she was young. And she just wants to be happy. She wants to be happy. Bless her heart. Bless her. She wants to let her guard down, but she doesn't know how. Let's see the messy truth. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. What's the messy truth? What's the messy truth for Christine and JLo? What's the messy truth for Christine and JLo? Are you guys in no contact right now? Enforced distance silence game, but you're still attached? Will she marry you? Hi, Rezia. Oh no, that's not JLo. How should you proceed? Let's see. How should JLo proceed in this connection with Christine? How should JLo proceed in this connection with Christine? Okay. I just want to see what this card is. I think you're going to have to leave her to manifest in her own time. You can't force her to be somewhere where she's not. All you can do is love her through it. That's all you can do. And when she's ready, she will say yes or she will commit. But how long has it been since you guys started dating? See, I think what she's used to is being cheated, being manipulated, uh, being taken advantage of. And you're not like that. The Seven of Swords in reverse is you trying to be what she's never had, and she can't see it because what she's used to is people mistreating her, taking from her, taking advantage of her, that sort of thing. And you're not like that at all. Aw, so sorry. Let's see. The Empress in reverse. This is a loss of hope. That's what it feels like. This loss of hope. The Empress and the upright can make anything happen, can manifest. But in the reverse, there's a loss of hope, the fear that they cannot manifest, that the abundance is not there, that they cannot give birth to something beautiful. Because in the past, the only thing they've been able to give birth to is nothing but chaos, loss, feeling unloved, abused, abusive words. What she really needs is someone who is going to nurture and love her through her pain. But she has to let you in order for that to happen, in order for you to actually show her what love is, what love can be like when someone truly cares and loves you from the heart. Someone who's not there for a benefit. Someone who's not there to manipulate, to take from her. Thank you, holy angels. Bless her heart. Bless her. The Ten of Swords. You're just going to have to let her go and find her way and love her through it. She's still battling a lot of demons. Love has only turned her world upside down. She's been manipulated. Always the fool, the foolish one, never listening to her intuition. Her amethyst is separated from her body. What she holds on to now is her wand for protection. Not to manifest, but to beat the shit out of somebody if they try to put her through what she's already been through. She's in a very hard place. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Excuse my language. I'm probably going to pay for that. Releasing judgment. Why uprooting? The Ace of Pentacles, uprooting and replanting. I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Let me... I'm going to use the Romance Angels. Rezia, we're charging for any private readings. There's a charge for private readings. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. Thank you. There's the romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. There's Cupid in the corner, just waiting for the right opportunity to step in. Also, there is an engagement ring or a wedding ring. So this is more than likely the person that you're going to get engaged to or be in a relationship with. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. There's definitely a form of commitment here. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Yeah, this doesn't surprise me. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Like I said, she's been through some stuff. She's been through some stuff that's scarred her, you know. Very low self-esteem. Thank you, holy angels. Thank you. Give me some more cards, holy angels. I feel like if you go into this connection too soon, J-Lo, that it is going to drain you. And that's not what you want. You should feel like you're in a space of thriving. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So you're just going to have to be patient. I feel like that's more for her than you. There's chemistry here. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. That's what she's afraid of. And divine, worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. All right, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. If we don't have any more requests for a personal reading, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to you guys. I hope you enjoyed. You're very welcome. And I wish you all the best. Um, Mahesh, are you asking for a personal reading? There's a charge. Okay. I will take that as no. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend and many blessings to you. And remember, sparrows, God has his eye on you. Bye.